1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These are the ones. G'day, welcome back to Bootlosophy. My name is Tech and I'm filming on Wadjuk country in Perth in Western Australia. Now, I've called this video 12 Boots in 12 Weeks because this is the start of a series that I'm going to video over 12 weeks. Now, there is no way in hell that I can wear any of my boots really hard. So I sort of looked at the stitch down Patina Thunderdome for a couple of years now, thinking perhaps I might enter, but I'm realistic. I know I'm never going to do it. I'm getting new boots all the time to review. I'm wearing old favorites. I'm discovering boots that I had in the cupboard that I've forgotten about, so I pull them out. So there's no way that I can wear them. So with apologies to Ben from Stitch Down, I'm going to create my own little mini cheating Stitch Down Patina Thunderdome. I've chosen 12 pairs of boots that I've decided I'm going to wear across 12 weeks. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce them to you in this video. And then every week thereafter, I'm going to tell you which boots I wore during that week. And perhaps at the end of the 12 weeks, it would be an interesting survey to see which ones I wore the most. Did I in fact wear them all? Maybe I just wore them, a pair just once over the 12 weeks. Let's see. And obviously, each week I'm going to tell you how they were they comfortable, what situations I wore them in. And perhaps at the end of 12 weeks, we will see some little difference in their patina. Who knows? Probably not going to happen. So this is what I'm going to do. So let me just quickly introduce you to these boots. But before I do, don't forget to like this video down at the bottom. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe so that you can keep up with these 12 videos. And I think what I'll do is I'll create a new playlist called 12 Boots in 12 Weeks so that you can actually go to one spot and watch them as they develop. Or just one other thing before I go on. Now, this is now the middle of July, and I don't think I'm going to be able to release this until sometime in August. But what I will do is create a video at the end of every week because while it's fresh in my mind what I've worn and how they felt on my feet. But they may, there'll be at least 3 or 4 weeks after recording. And if I have videos in between, it's possible that some of them might expand to 4 and 5 weeks. But please be assured that they'll be filmed every week across 12 weeks, starting from this week. So, 12 boots, let me introduce them to you. I decided, because I'm still working, I've decided to categorize them into 3 parts. I'm going to have what I call my professional pairs of boots, and then I'm going to have my outdoor / work boot type boots, and then I'm going to have my casual, smart casual type of boots. So let me introduce you to them. In the professional category, because I'll be wearing these to the office when I have to meet clients and in staff meetings, because I ask my staff to wear smart clothes. So when I have meetings with them, I will myself wear smart clothes as a sign of respect to them for the way they're portraying the brand of my company. So I call these my professional pairs of boots. So the first one is this BlkBrd service boot in Color 8 shell cordovan. It's quite new to me. I'm adoring the shape of it, the feel of it, the fit of it on my feet, and that Color 8 shell cordovan is magnificent. It's a little bit lighter than the Color 8 shell cordovan on my Alden Indies, but I understand Alden treat the surface of their shell cordovans even after they've left the tannery. So I'll be wearing this to the office, maybe some evenings out, that sort of thing. The next boot in my professional category is a pair of R.M. Williams because I don't think you can do without easy slip-on, slip-off Chelsea boots. So this is a pair of R.M. Williams in their Comfort Craftsman series. So it's got rubber soles and it's got pour-on insoles and so on, but it's a very comfortable boot, quite easily being capable of being worn out in the bush. This is in their chestnut color and it's in calf skin. So let's see how these go in comparison to some of these other boots. Right, now let me go to my outdoor slash work type boots. This is a conglomeration. Let me just start off by saying that I no longer do a lot of manual labor. My wife owns a number of investment properties. She's got 3 houses she rents. And in the past, every now and then when they needed updating, I'd go in and I'd paint them. At times I've upgraded the bathrooms, I've retiled, I've changed the tap work and so on. I've remodeled kitchens and so on. I no longer do them because of an operation I had, if you've been watching my videos. And also, since I had COVID a year and a half ago, I'm just not as fit as I used to be. So being said, a lot of the work that I do is going to be around our own house, mainly in the garden, maybe when I'm painting something or repairing cracks, that sort of thing. So it's not going to be intense manual labor, all right? Okay, let me go through these. So the first one as an outdoor boot is this Blundstone brass boot in Earth Waxy Commander. You're going to start to see a lot of Charles F. Stead leathers being featured in this collection. Pure coincidence, I didn't choose them especially. But this is one of the most comfortable boots that I've found to go hiking in. It's a size 8, same as I've taken the diesel boot. But because of the last, which is that sort of mock toe last, I find it's a little bit bigger. So I have put in a foam insert, which has made it really comfortable. The next boot, and again, you're going to see this wax flash, wax suede combination starting. This is the Parkhurst Allen boot in their 618 last, made in Portugal. A low sort of commando sole, sort of like a Vibram 430, but a little bit higher than that. And this one is in Horween's brown waxed flesh. This was my first new waxed flesh boot. The other waxed flesh boots I've had, the Cinnamon Wax Flesh MPs, the Java Wax Flesh Trumans, those were second-hand boots. So this came, and I wanted to see how the wear actually started from zero. And it has started to wear a little bit, just knocking around, really. So that'll be interesting. The next one is the Jim Green Numzan. Now, this is actually my current go-to digging in the garden boot. I have worn it quite a bit, but this really wonderful soft frog grip sole, they call it, doesn't show the wear. I really have. I mean, it's flattening out a little bit here, the toes going a bit, not much wear in the heel. The uppers have been scratched around a bit. Excellent work boot, and it's getting more and more supple, which it wasn't before. It was quite stiff before. So that'll feature. And probably my most comfortable boot of all. This is the Russell Moccasin Backcountry in the SB Foot Timberjack leather. Probably the most waterproof boot I've got, to be honest. Very comfortable, easy to walk in. Not fantastic on hard surfaces because of that, the ball of the foot. There's not quite enough softening there. But a very comfortable boot, easy to get on and off, and you forget about. The next one is I think this is my latest edition. Yeah, it is. This is my latest edition. This is the NYX Overlander. I've done a review of it, which I can't remember whether I'm going to put before or after this video. But anyway, the review of it's been done. I also took it for a week in Tasmania, where I did a video diary on where we went and how this wore. Really looking forward to using this more and more. Very, very comfortable. Right, now let's look at the casual boots. So the first one in the casual section, which I can also wear to work, I think, that most of the casual boots I can wear to work in a smart casual fashion that's not necessarily as dressy as these two. So the first one is the Tricker's Stow boot, but not in the usual acorn color. You know, I'm a bit perverse. If everybody's got a Stow acorn, I want Stow something else. So this is in the Hydro Nubuck. Beautiful soft leather. CF Stead again. As I said, there's a preponderance of CF Stead coming up. Horween, probably the second most one, CF Stead. CF Stead's Hydro Nubuck, which is a waterproof nubuck. You can run water on this and it all just dribbles off like a water of a duck's back. The traditional English country boot, go tramping in the tall wet grasses, go shoot a few birds and other animals that don't do any harm to anybody. But lovely boot to wear. Next one, because in several of these 12 weeks, I'm going to be going up north into the Northern Territory. Some of it will be spent in Darwin, but others out bush. Whilst I'm in Darwin, I'm going to wear this Crown Northampton Woodford Desert Boot. Beautifully soft, luxurious suede from CF Stead. A bit unstructured in total, but it's the sort of boot that you can easily slip on quickly, tie up, go for a walk, wear with shorts when it's really hot. Controversial. So this will feature quite a lot when I'm up north. My general dog's body boot is this pair of Wotton's Smith work boot Chelsea boots. Very well fitted. This was custom made for me by measurement. Very well fitted, very comfortable, flat rubber sole. I'm going to wear this, I think, for a lot of my travel up north, particularly when I go up bush, where in a few months' time is going to get wet and muddy with the wet season coming on. And at the tail end of the 12 weeks, I think this will feature a lot. And then another Aussie Chelsea boot. Can't go past this really. This is the Blundstone, I think it's called the, let me check, 1306, I think this is. This is in a leather that they call rustic brown. I'm not quite sure what kind of leather it is, but it's obviously been distressed on purpose. And again, this is a really light, easy boot to travel with. And this is probably the boot I'm going to have next to the sofa, so that when I go up and take the rubbish out or go to the post office, I'll slip this on. Just easy on, easy off. And then finally, I have another pair of Parkhursts, Parkhurst here. Another pair of Parkhursts in the dark olive rough out from, guess where? CF Stead, where it's the full grain is on the inside and the rough out's on the outside. It's in a dark olive, which olive is a color that goes with anything, you know. You can wear this with khaki, you can wear this with denim, you can wear this with navy chinos, black chinos, green olive pants. You can wear this very flexibly with almost any color that you have in your wardrobe. So I chose that for that reason, and also the fact this is one of my newer boots, so I want to break it in. It's not even broken in yet, and that might affect me wearing them, but certainly not across 12 weeks, I wouldn't have thought. Might hurt the first few weeks, but I'm looking forward to this one. So there you are. So as I said, subscribe, click on like for this video, but subscribe. And if you need to from time to time, go to my channel, look for a playlist called 12 Boots in 12 Weeks, where I'm going to put this video and then 12 weeks worth of videos on what I wore during that week and how they went. And I might do because that comes to 13 videos, right? I might do a 14th video, which kind of summarizes how it all went and what the final uptake is. I don't know yet. We'll have to plan that one out. And as I said, if I miss a week or two, that means rather than being just 3 weeks after I video this, it'll end up being 4, sometimes maybe 5 weeks after I video it in the middle. But all 12 weeks will be done at the right time. So keep watching, like, subscribe, take care out there, come on back, see how these are going.